So we've uploaded our media, we've created our templates, or maybe you're skipping it and you're using our demo templates. So now we're going to create a job. So I'm going to walk you through the steps on the create job page and show you how to kick this off. So the first thing you'll notice up here is that we've added some sample clips for you. Because this is your first time through, we've created some demo clips, which you'll see here on the right. So Domination does not decide what clips to create for you. Only you know what content you want to share with people and how to break it up. So these demo clips are the first 5 seconds, the last 5 seconds, and the middle 5 seconds of whatever source media that you upload. This is just to show you how Domination works. So if you don't want to use these clips and you actually want to make your own start and stop times, what you do is go ahead and first remove these. Now let's give this a job name. So we'll call this test full run. There we go. And if we scroll down here, we'll see next we need to pick our source media. There's only one source media file upload, so it's going to auto select it for you. Should you have forgotten to upload one, or you want to upload a different one, you realize that's not the right one, you can click upload media. It will take you to the upload media page so you can add more source files and create a job from that. On our target media, this is going to list out every type of media that we're going to generate from each clip that we create. So if we have an hour-long podcast and we're going to split it into 10 clips, this is going to tell us I want 10 videos, I want 10 MP3 files, the audio from those video files, and I want 10 text files, which is we're going to take the audio files and we're going to transcribe all the speech into text so you can post it on your blog or advertisements or whatever. Now, if you don't want one of these, let's say you don't need the text output, you just uncheck it. If you don't want the audio files, you can uncheck that. It's very simple. And you can add as many as you want, take away in any multiples. So if you only want audio and text, you can do that. Sometimes you only want audio. You can kind of play around with it and choose what you want. And remember, you're only paying for what you use. So if you're not going to need text and audio, it's even cheaper for you. Next is going to be the template picker. Here you're going to pick the templates that we're going to create your content with. So in this example, if we have an hour-long podcast about selling and we're going to make 10 sample clips, the templates are going to say, okay, I want 10 clips branded for my tattoo shop. And then the next one is I want 10 clips also branded for the Domination template. And then I want 10 more clips all branded for this demo template. So if I don't want a template, like, oh, I don't want the demo one, I want only mine, we just delete it by clicking on the little X. If we want to add it back, you just select it like so. So that's how you pick and choose what templates to create. The next main thing is where we create the clips that we're going to choose to generate from our source media. So we can do that a couple ways. The first is you can enter in a start and stop time. This is hours, minutes, seconds. So what this is going to say is I want this first clip to start at 000 at the very beginning, and I want it to go to 1 minute and 11 seconds, and I click add clip. So now you see we've added one clip that starts at the beginning and ends at 1 minute and 11 seconds. Now, unless you've got these time codes from an external source, like you did these ahead of time, you're just guessing like that's not going to work, right? So you need to know where you're going to start and stop. So we're going to delete that clip because we don't need it. So if we come down here to where your video is displayed, you'll notice that there's these yellow handles here. These are your start and stop times of the clips you're creating. So as we move these handles, you'll see the time up here change dynamically with it, so it tells you exactly where it's going to start and stop. So let's say we want one clip to start here and another one we want it to stop here. Done. Click add clip. We've now created a clip from 22 seconds to 1 minute and 24 seconds, so about a minute clip right there. Now if we want to get really specific even more, we can do this. Let's say we want one more towards the end, somewhere around here. You can hit play.
Now let's say they're going to have
then we're
30
like,
changes
oh,
within a year.
okay. Actually, you know what? I need to move this back a little bit. Let's try here.
But for me, that's a lot of money.
Pause. Okay, so I want to start my clip right here. So now what I do is I move start to playhead. That's going to move this handle right to where I just paused it. And it updates the time code accordingly. Now down here you can see that you have hours, minutes, seconds, and milliseconds. So when you use the playhead to determine where to start and stop, it determines it all the way down to the millisecond. So it makes it very, very accurate to make sure that you're starting and stopping at the right time. Now we want to pick our end time. Let's see what happens here.
You would say, okay, look, here's an addendum to the original, more sense, but that's something well, they would say, yeah, we'll put together a change order. No.
Let's say right there. That's where I want to stop. So now I'm going to hit this, and it's going to bring the end playhead to there. Perfect. Create the next clip. Now we have 2 clips generated, and this next one is also about a minute long. Now let's say I want to make some clips that are smaller for social media. It's like 30-second clips or so. So we'll just come down here, We'll add a clip there, and let's add 2 more. Let's add one here, another little social media clip, like that. And now the last thing I want to show you is that we can add clip descriptions. So let's say we come here and we're going to add a clip right here. Notice this link says add clip description. If you click on it, and we put in something, let's put end clip. And we're going to create this one more clip here. There we go. So now you'll see this little file, this with the description of end clip. The descriptions will be put into the file names of all the content that's generated. So if you know what these are for, it makes it a lot easier when you download the files to know which files are for which clip that you created from, as opposed to just being named template and file number 1 through 5. So this allows you to get a little bit more detailed within the files that are being generated. Another thing is that you can do bulk insert clip data. If you click here, you can paste in a CSV of start, stop, and descriptions, and then click add clips, and it will create all the clips over here on the right for you automatically. There's a template file here to download, and this is if you're using an external video editor or you already know what your start and stop times are. You can use this and it will create all the clips for you automatically. Just remember there is a limit of 30 clips per job. So if you're going to run 50 clips, you need to run one with 30 and then another job that has the other 20 clips in it. On the right is the cost calculator. Anything under $1 is free. So this job here, we're running it as free. And if it's over $1, it's going to charge you. And if you're going to be charged, when you click start your job, you're going to be presented with Stripe to put in your payment information. And then once it's paid for, it kicks the job off and takes you to the job status page. Also, you can see down here, it's going to show you how many videos we're generating, so 15, how many MP3s, and how many text files, and how much content we're generating. So in this run, we're generating 35 pieces of content, all branded, and that's going to save us just over 6 hours of time. So that is a huge time savings right there alone, right? And if you wanted to pay someone to do that for you, it costs you a fortune. So here's how these numbers are happening. You're wondering, how are we getting 15 clips? Well, we're generating 15 clips, but we have 3 templates. So for this clip from 22 seconds to 1 minute and 24 seconds, first we're going to brand it with the domination template, with the domination pre-roll, post-roll watermark. Then we're going to brand it with the tattoo shop template. So then we're going to take that same clip and we're going to generate it again, but with the tattoo pre-roll, the tattoo watermark, and there is no post-roll in that one, so it'll just end. And then we're going to generate it, that same clip a third time with the demo content. So it's going to have the demo pre-roll, post-roll on there. I'm putting that one in there just to show you that it doesn't make any difference how many templates you throw at this thing. It takes the exact same amount of time to render. So that's the power of the templates here, which we'll get to in a second. So that's how we got 15 video files, 15 audio files, and only 5 text files, because text files aren't branded. They're just a text file. We're just going to render it once and you can use it however you want after that. So that is the create job page. You can click save job for later. And if we click this button, it'll take us to our job listing page. We can come back and edit it, or we can kick it off later. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and start our job. Now we're going to go ahead and kick off the job. There we go. The job is now running. So here on this job page, you'll see this is the job status. If you want to go back and view all your jobs, click on jobs and go to my jobs. So we can see all of our completed ones here that we still can get our content for. If you want to see the completed job, you click on it, all your content's here to download. We can see the one that's running, like the one that we just kicked off. We can see what types of content were generated from that particular job run. And we can see our archive jobs. All the content for these jobs no longer exists. So these have all been removed from our servers, but it's still there if you want to see what you ran and if you want to see what clips you use and things like that. We still save all that data for you. So if we go back and view the job that's currently running, you'll see we're already almost done. That's because domination goes through and creates all of your files all at the same time. That's why it's so fast. It doesn't matter how many templates you use. It doesn't matter how many clips you create, because we create every single file all at once. So you can throw us 100 templates with 80 clips. It won't make a difference if it was 1 template and 2 clips. It's going to take the exact same amount of time to run. The only thing that's a little bit slower, as you can see, are the transcriptions. The text transcriptions always come up last because converting that speech into text, that AI, just runs a little bit longer than I'd like it to, but still we're doing pretty good here. I think we're down to 1 file left, it looks like. So we have 1 transcription file left, and we're done. The job's done. It took 1 minute and 25 seconds. So in 1 minute and 25 seconds, we've created 5, 10, 15 video files. We've created 5, 10, 15 audio files, and we've created 5 text files. So all these files are grouped by template. So this first template is the domination template, where we have the video files, the audio files, and the text files. And then the next template was the tattoo shop template, so that's the tattoo pre-roll footage in the icon. And then we have our demo template, which is the demo domination one that comes with the site for you to play with. Now notice the text files only exist within the first template. That's because text files aren't branded. It's just a text file. So let's look at the first branded clip that we did. This is for the domination template. We'll go ahead and download the file. And what you'll notice here is first you're going to see the domination pre-roll play. This is the video pre-roll. And then when it's done, it's going to cut to me talking, which is the first clip we created. So you see, start talking about motivational pictures. And if we kind of go to the end here, you'll see it then plays the video post-roll content at the end. Now, let's go to our next template. This is the tattoo shop template. So this is the exact same clip, but we've rebranded this one with our tattoo shop pre-roll video file and our tattoo shop logo in the corner for the watermark. So this opens it up. You see, Live One Sync. That's my tattoo shop, liveonesync.com, shameless plug. And then when it's done, you'll see we even have the tattoo shop watermark here, right here. So they're individually branded. And the last one is the domination demo template. We'll just open that up real quick to show you. So it starts out with the demo pre-roll video, the same exact clip, and then the post-roll demo. Now for our MP3 files, we'll download those. I'll show you what that did. So that's done. We'll open that up. And you'll see this is the audio transcription of that clip with an audio pre-roll playing. Now this when this pre-roll is done, it's going to talk about me talking from the actual source media. And then if we go to the very end, it's the audio post-roll content that goes at the very end. And it did the same thing for the tattoo shop and same thing for the domination demo template. It created with its own templates, audio and audio post-roll and audio pre-roll attached to it. The last thing here is going to be the text files. So when we download the text, it just opens it up into, it'll open up in a text editor, and there you go. So it transcribes the speech into text, and then you can take this and put it into your blog posts or anything else that you want to do in your ads and such. So that's it. And on the right hand side, we have our job details. So we can see the job name, we can see exactly when we started it, when we stopped it, and how long it took. So this job took 1 minute and 25 seconds, and that was to create 40 pieces of content in a minute and 25, less than a minute and a half. The source video file, we can see what we created, we can see all the templates that we used, and then we can see the individual clips that we created, and if there were any descriptions like the end clip. So if you notice over here, template 0 is domination template, and then file 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, but because we put a description on this one, the description is embedded in the actual clip name. And this goes through all templates, so it gives you a much easier way to sort your files and know what's what when you download them. Once you're done with your jobs, you can come over here to My Jobs, and you can view and edit. If you want to delete it, all you got to do is click the button here. Are you sure you want to do this? When you delete this job, it deletes all the generated media. There's no way to get it back. We don't have backups. We have no way of recovering this for you. So if you accidentally do this, you're going to have to rerun the job to generate the content again. Also, this is to let you know that when you delete this, we don't have any version of your software, of your video files, your MP3 files, your text files, any of that content that was generated is all completely wiped out from our servers when you delete this. So you have complete control of your content, and you can remove it from our servers whenever you like. That's it. That's how you create jobs. If you've made it this far, you've completed the entire full video tutorial of domination. I hope you really see the power of domination. If you have any questions, please, at any time, you see this little thing right here, this little blue thing? When you click on this, this pops open. That's me. That goes to my cell phone, and I will talk with you, and I will help you out with whatever problems you're having, or if you have any questions. And a lot of the improvements that have come to the site have been because people clicked on this and said, hey, you know what? I would love it if. And I said, you know what? That's a great idea. And I develop it, and now we have it. So please, if there's any problems that you're having, please let me know. If you have suggestions on how to make the site better, I'd love to hear it. And if you just want to say, hey, what's up? That's me. I'm trying to get back to you as quick as I can. If I don't, as long when you go in here, make sure you give me your email address, so I will reply back to you via email. You can email me directly as well. It's adam@dmntn.com. info@domination.com. You can see here on the Hit Us Up page. You can also do info@domination.com. It goes to the same place. You can call me, shoot me a text if you want. Whatever I can do to help you generate more content and dominate your niche, that's what I'm here to do. So please, I hope you enjoy this stuff. Let me know how it works out for you. I'd love to see this stuff in action. If you have a podcast or a video blog or something out there, hit me up. Let me know what it is. I'd love to see how you guys are using this tool to help you and generate massive amounts of content. So I hope you're dominating. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Dominate with content, domination.com.